Hello everyone, my name is Anderson. I'm marketing at Intoo, and in the next 4 minutes I'm going to present how our platform can help businesses to grow, but not just in Brazil. And we can do it in several emerging economies as well. So in Brazil we have more than 7 million SMEs, which employ 57 million people. And all those companies suffer in the same problem. Over 90% of all those 7 million companies have difficulties to have access to credit. Moreover, the interest rates of banks in Brazil can vary by up to 3,600%. The same loan, 2 different banks. And the question that follows that is, who is responsible for it? Are the banks the bad guys here? And what we find out at Intoo is that no, 60% of all banks' revenue with SMEs are spent with transaction and acquisition costs. And that's the answer. It's too expensive. It's too risky for banks to lend money for those companies. It's hard to reach SMEs in Brazil. It's even harder to get information about them. And that's the main issue that Intoo was created to solve. I'll show you how it works. Well, companies can register at Intoo and provide just a few informations. We do the hard work. We have an algorithm that goes to several databases and collect information about that company and put in just a place that we call a credit profile. With this credit profile, companies can apply for working capital loans or selling account receivables. On the other side of the table, banks can access our platform, find several bank credit requests with all the information they need to take a decision. Well, they also can use a set of filters to narrow their search and find the right business to meet their needs. So, for banks, to reduce drastically the acquisition costs, we also serve them as a business intelligence tool. Once we concentrate information from several databases in just one place and offer them with it very qualified leads. For companies, though, we reduce all bureaucracy. They don't have to worry to fill up a lot of papers, get a lot of documents. They can apply for credit with just one application for several banks with just one shot. Well, our business model is based on commission from banks for each transaction that we process, and companies pays 100 reais to create a credit profile, or they can also choose one of our subscription plans. Well, we have one main competitor. It's not actually a real competitor. It's a similar platform that calls Portal Progredir. It's a department inside Petrobras that was created to fund just Petrobras supply chain. And in 1 year, they intermediated $2 billion, and they reduced the interest rates for the supply chain of Petrobras in around 20%. Well, our team is a senior team. Half of us came from the financial market. We have 4 MBAs, and our founders have a deep knowledge of the legal side, so they know the ins and outs of this market. Well, and Intoo was founded less than 1 year ago, and since then we've done a lot. We have banks as Caixa Econômica Federal, the second largest bank in Brazil, Banco Bom Sucesso, Indusval, Intermedium, Original, already look for clients into our platform. We also have been invested by Grupo Telefônica Vivo and for the federal government, and we had the honor to be chosen as the best startup for financial marketing in Latin America. So thank you so much for our presentation. Thank you for your time. Thank you.